Today, we're going to break down a single habit that holds more people back than almost anything else: overthinking. We're going to walk through 6 powerful mental shifts that top achievers use to cut right through the noise and just get things done.
I mean, it sounds so simple, right? Coffee or tea. But you stand there, you start weighing the pros and cons, the caffeine, the taste, and suddenly this tiny little choice becomes this huge mental weight. We've all been there.
And that, right there, is overthinking. We trick ourselves into thinking it's productive, like we're doing some deep, important work. But really, it's just a mental hamster wheel. It's a loop that drains our energy and leaves us totally stuck. It's the friction that slows us down from making progress on what actually matters.
And here's the big secret. High achievers don't necessarily have superpowered brains. They just use better mental models. Think of it like installing new software for your thinking, a new framework that just filters out all that mental clutter automatically.
So here's the game plan. We're going to dive into these 6 mind shifts. Each one is a practical tool you can start using today to break that cycle of overthinking and start moving forward.
All right, first up, let's talk about the all or nothing trap. This is that black and white thinking that so many of us fall into, where everything is either a huge success or a total complete failure.
I love this analogy. A light switch is either on or off, right? 1 or 0. But that's not how life or progress actually works. Real growth is like a dimmer switch. It's gradual. It allows for small adjustments and lets you celebrate the small wins along the way. You don't have to be at 100% to be moving in the right direction.
And check this out. This shows the difference perfectly. Look at the language. The overthinker uses or. It has to be one or the other, but the top thinker just swaps it for and. That one little word changes everything. It says, yeah, I had a setback and I'm going to keep going. It says, I'm not perfect and I'm getting better.
So, here's a little challenge for you. Just for today, listen to your own thoughts. When you catch yourself saying something is all or nothing, just consciously switch that or to an and. It's such a small shift, but trust me, the impact is huge.
Okay, moving on to our second shift. This one's a really cool, kind of counterintuitive trick called inversion. It's all about thinking backwards, and it completely flips the script on how you approach your goals.
You know, this is the default question for most of us, right? We ask, how do I succeed? We make the vision boards, we map out the perfect plan, but honestly, that can just lead to more planning and more paralysis. And here's the twist. Instead of planning for success, you actually plan for failure. You ask, what are all the things that would absolutely guarantee I fail at this? What are the habits, the roadblocks, the dumb mistakes that would stop me in my tracks? See how that just shifts your focus? Instead of trying to build this perfect, flawless plan, you're just learning how to spot and dodge the potholes in the road ahead. It makes everything so much simpler. You stop chasing some vague idea of perfection and start focusing on a very real goal. Just don't crash.
All right, our third mind shift is all about strategic quitting. It's about our tendency to cling to old habits and methods just because they're familiar, even when they're clearly not working anymore.
This quote is a total game changer. It means your loyalty should be to the outcome, not to the process. The methods you use are just tools. They're disposable. Progress is the only thing that really matters. Sticking with a strategy that isn't working isn't dedication, it's just you building a roadblock for yourself.
So here's the question to ask yourself. Just be brutally honest. Forget about all the time and energy you've already sunk into something. If you were starting from scratch today with a totally clean slate, is this the method you would choose? If the answer is no, that's your permission to let it go. No guilt.
Mind shift number 4 is about getting laser focused. See, real progress isn't about doing more things, it's about doing the right things. And that means finding the one single thing that's holding you back the most.
So what's a bottleneck? Well, think of a factory assembly line. It doesn't matter how fast all the other machines are running, the entire line can only move as fast as its slowest part. That slow part is the bottleneck. And in your own life, it's that one constraint that's limiting all of your other progress. A lot of times, we avoid our bottlenecks because, well, they're hard to fix. So instead, we do a bunch of easy, less important tasks to make ourselves feel busy. We're basically polishing the outside of the car when the engine is broken. High achievers have the courage to ignore the easy stuff and go straight for the real problem. And that's the bottom line right there. 1 hour spent fixing your biggest bottleneck is worth more than 10 hours of just being busy. Find that one thing, pour your energy into it, and you will unlock a whole new level of progress.
All right, let's talk about shift number 5. This one is all about our emotional state.
Because let's face it, the quality of our decisions is directly tied to the clarity of our minds.
The process here is super simple, but putting it into practice, that can be tough. The second you feel a strong emotion, anger, frustration, fear, your rational brain just kinda takes a back seat. In that moment, the most powerful thing you can do is nothing. Just pause.
Your emotional brain wants a quick fix. It wants to send that angry text or quit that frustrating project right now. But your rational brain, it needs a little more time. By pausing, you're creating a little bit of space between the feeling and the action. And in that space, your thinking mind gets to catch up. Clarity absolutely loves calm.
And that brings us to our final and maybe the most important mind shift of them all. Big wins, big achievements, they're not the result of one single burst of motivation. They are the slow, steady product of just being consistent.
I love this quote because it is so incredibly true. Motivation feels great, but it's flaky. It comes and goes. Real progress, real mastery happens when you just show up and do the work, especially on the boring days when you don't feel like it. That's where the magic really happens.
So there you have it, 6 mental shifts to help quiet the noise of overthinking. But you know, the goal isn't just to have a calmer mind. The goal is to use that new clarity to take action. So the question isn't really how to think anymore. The real question is, now that you can, what are you going to do?